After spending a pretty good amount of time with the DNT optics, the Hydra HS225, I was going to give a real quick tutorial here if you're on the edge about getting a thermal, getting into night vision, or something like that. One of the really cool things about this particular optic is it has 26 profiles that you can zero in for different ammo or different guns. Now, this is dedicated to my 300 blackout. I use it to keep pests down. We have chickens. If anybody watches this channel, we have chickens and we live in the woods, which is a pretty bad combo because everything in the woods wants to eat our chickens. So I run it on this 300 blackout. I've got a Yankee Hill can on it, and for my light, I've just got an old school Surefire. But this Hydra HS225, I have sighted it in with actually 5 different ammos on the same gun. Profile 1, I'm shooting this Winchester, super suppressed. I'm going to be honest, it functions good, it's clean, but there's nothing super about it. It is not a great game getter. Yes, it will completely flatten coons, possums, stuff like that, but I wouldn't trust it for self-defense and absolutely not for hunting to be ethical. Profile number 2 is this atomic 220 grain subsonic. Now, it's a match bullet. It's just a open tip hollow point, but it's a match bullet. It does actually tumble faster in the gel, but still yet I wouldn't use it for much more than what I'm using it for right now. And like I said, coons, possums, fox, coyotes, whatever, it will do the trick. Now, I limit everything to about 50 yards. Up until this ammo. This is the 110 grain VMAX, and this is profile 3. This, if you deer hunt, hog hunt, it's 110 grain VMAX. And out of the 300 blackout, it is one heck of a game getter. In a 308, the 308's pushing it too fast, and it acts like a varmint bullet, but when you slow that velocity down to 2,300 feet per second out of a 300 blackout, it behaves more like a big game bullet. So I've got really good performance out of that. But that's profile number 3. And then profile number 4 is just 123 grain full metal jacket. And profile number 5 is actually the 150 grain deer season XP. Now, I won't deer hunt with this because it's got a thermal on it, but for the stuff I do with it, I sighted those in. You don't have to re-sight in. You just go to the profile of the ammo you want to shoot. Like I said, profile 1, Winchester, 200 grain subsonic. Profile 2 is my atomic, and so forth and so on. All you do to do that is when you sight in for profile 1, go to profile 2, sight in your next bullet, and this is a true one-shot sight in, because when you shoot one bullet, you freeze that frame, then you just move your crosshair over to the bullet impact that you just made, and it has been true for, well, all 5 rounds. The very first one I did, I had to do twice because I messed it up. But the menu, everything like that, super simple on this. And one optic up to 26 rounds or 26 guns. If you used a quick attachment, you could take this off, put it on another gun, and that gun could be your profile. But anyway, I just wanted to give a little quick tutorial on that and an update on how things was going. This is a lifesaver if you're a chicken and you live at my house. So it's more fun, and it actually does help out a lot. If you've got livestock or something like that, and you've got a problem with coyotes and everything like that, there's just no better way to help protect your critters. Anyway, I was just going to give you a little update on that. And like I said, this is my 300 blackout. This is the DNT Optics Hydra HS225. I can't recommend it enough. It's just all that and a bag of chips. And the price is right. Thanks for watching.